Hello everybody. So I'm going to show you how you can have WordPress in your computer, and we are going to be using WordPress to build this website. As you already know, what we are learning in this class is how to build a website without needing to code, and that is what WordPress helps us to do. WordPress is a content management system that allows you to build websites. There are plugins, there are themes that are preset to enable you add functionalities to your website without the need of writing code. WordPress is fully customizable, and it has a very wide range of websites that you can use it to build. You can build e-commerce websites, you can build portfolio websites, you can build business websites, and it's not really difficult as long as you know how to use it, and that is what I am here to teach you exactly. Now, first thing we are going to do is that we are going to install WordPress on your local computer. Usually, to build a website, you need your hosting, you need a web domain, your domain name, which you can buy from a hosting provider. But for the purpose of this class, and so that you can practice, right, we are not going to be buying any hostings or domains, right? We are going to be building and practicing everything I am going to show you on a local computer, and you can also view the result live on your browser, right? Or if you feel you want to buy a domain, but that is fine. I'm just presenting a way that we can get to practice. We can get to practice how to build these websites and practice with these functionalities and see the results live without spending extra money to do this. And one other advantage is that you won't have network issues. Once we do this installation, you can build and see the results of what you are building in real time, right, without network. So even when you don't have internet, I believe you'll be able to use this to build your websites, because you are operating on a local environment. Everything is taking place right in your computer. So first thing we are going to do, we are going to download a software called Local. Local is used to um, to install WordPress on your local computer. It gives you access to WordPress, and so we are going to go to this website, localwp.com, localwp.com, and yes, that is it. You can see it, local. You click download here. I'm not going to click download because I have downloaded it before. I have it on my computer, right? So yeah, this it's local. You download for free, and these are the features. You have your automatic WordPress installation, you have live links, right? So that when you are building, assuming, let us say you have clients, you can build the site and send to clients, and uh, without having the need to deploy. So after building the site on your local computer, you can deploy when it is okay by the client you are working for, right? So you don't need to deploy on a live server that everybody can see. You can build the website on your computer where nobody is seeing it. When you make mistakes, you are the only one seeing it, and you only deploy when everything is ready, right? So let us just get started quickly with the installation. So assuming you are going to click download. That's the download button right here. When you download it, local is going to install on your computer. When you click download, you select, if you are using an Apple laptop like a Mac, right? You select Mac. If you are using Windows, you select Windows. If you are using Linux, you select Linux. Yeah, but I believe majority of people will use are using a Windows computer. Like I'm using a Windows computer also. So you select the operating system that you are using, and that does it. You download local, and I'm going to go to my downloads. I have it already. So to install, double click, double click, yeah. So click run. I believe this process is it will be fairly easy. I think we should none of us would be a novice to installation of software on our PC. You can see the steps. I click install, so it is installing already. It's installing. It's installing. So we just hold on. If there is any question, you can send me a message on the Telegram chat, and I can attend to your, and I will surely attend to your questions. But this is the first thing that we are going to do. So we just have to wait for some minutes and allow local to install on the on this computer. It's yeah, if supposing we were not using WordPress, by now we would be talking about setting up a development environment like Visual Studio Code. We'll be talking about setting up GitHub, which it's a much more complex process than the use of content management systems like WordPress. WordPress can get you in short, let me tell you something. I can build a site and get it live within 24 hours, right? Within 24 hours. These are before this installation is done. Let me show you some examples of websites that I have built with WordPress. This is a website for a friend of mine that I am working on for him. Now this is WordPress. This was done without writing any code. This was done without writing any code whatsoever. Let's take a look at this also. Load, yeah, holding on for network. Okay, that is it. So it's finished installing. So run local, click finish. Finish. Okay, I got this address wrong. Foundation dot. Okay, so we this is a site that I installed. I have before, but I'm going to show you how to. Assuming we are going to do this, let me see if I can delete. Okay, can delete this site. Let me see if it will show what it's supposed to show. If this is the first time you are, if this is the first time you are using local, it is going to ask you to add a website. Click yes, I agree. This is for a I don't know, the network is very slow. So this is another website I built. This was done without coding. This was done without code. I did not write a single line of code to build this, and it's wonderful. This is for a digital marketing agency in the US that I built this website for, and you can see there's a lot you can do with WordPress, and nobody would know, right? So there is a lot of demand for WordPress developers out there, especially in the global market. There's a lot of demand, and if you know how to build websites, imagine even in Nigeria, if you charge a minimum of 150,000 naira to build a website for somebody, and if you can build just one website a month at the minimum, that is 150. And imagine you are jobless for the rest of the month, but you have earned 150k, which I'm very sure by the end of the class, if you market yourself well, you wouldn't be building only one website. And all the more better if you are able to get jobs in the international space. So if this is the first time you've installed this, what you see, it looks like you haven't created any sites yet, right? So you see create a new site. So that's what we are going to do. We are going to do this, create a new site. You have different options. Spin up, you click on this create a new site to spin up a new WordPress site. Now, if you have a blueprint already, you can start with this to create with pre-installed blueprints, or somebody must have created a site and sent it to you, and you want to open it on your own computer, and you can use this last option to select an existing zip file, right? So if somebody have created a site maybe on his or her own local computer and said, oh, look at what I created, and they mailed it to you, so you can use this to view and run the site. So for the purpose of this tutorial, we are going to have create a new site, right? Okay, so click on this to create a new site, and click continue. So for this, I'm going to say, okay, I'm going to say tutorial, right? Tutorial. You don't need the advanced options. It's usually preset, even though, let me just show you what is there, but you don't need it. Just leave it as it is. You can give it a name. You can write your name there, or anything, just something you want to call your website. So because I am teaching you, and so I'm just going to put to be like tutorial there, right? It's a, yeah, because this, I'm just building this to use as examples, to show you examples and case studies and different scenarios in WordPress web development. So I click continue. We'll leave this at preferred, custom, just yeah, leave it like that. Although you can take a look at but all this to select PHP version, web server, and all that. You shouldn't tamper with it. Just leave it at preferred, and then go to continue. So WordPress username, I will take tutorial again, and password, I will take tutorial. Yes, tutorial. Okay, and we are going to click add site. Add site. and then okay, you click yes. So we are waiting for it to finish downloading WordPress. It is downloading WordPress on your computer, and so you can see this. Even okay, the current company that I am working for, I'm going to show you. We have a blog, and this blog dot thecampstack.com. Now this is the campstack.com. Going to show you while WordPress downloads. Let's just take a look at some other things. I don't know, the network is really bad. Okay, let me see. Let me switch my network and see if I can have access to the network is bad. Let me use my phone's network. Okay, so I've just switched. Okay, that's great. I've just switched networks now. I believe will have this better, and the downloads, I hope it will go faster now. So you can take a look at this now. This is the website, and I wasn't the one who built this. This wasn't built with WordPress. This was built by engineers, right? And I am going to show you that whatever a lot of things that can be done, and I was able to replicate at least this footer to maintain brand consistency. I was able to replicate it on our blog on the WordPress website. So now this was built by WordPress. Now I want you to take a look at the footer, right? This from here down is what you call the footer, and you can see how identical it is. So WordPress is fully customizable. There are a lot of things that you can do. So while we uh, let this network, just let this be fine, and let waiting for the network. And let's just take some time. So can't wait for this. I'm going to call this installation off and try to restart it. It should be faster now. So and that's it. The installation is done, and that is this is the site. Now we can click here to open the site. Let us see what we have. This okay, the because the installation wasn't done properly, so we are going to start afresh. I'm going to have to delete this site. Delete sites. Yeah. You don't have a local account before you do anything. You create a local account, right? You continue with Google. It's just a fast way for me to create this account. Yeah, and click continue. Create an account. Continue with Google. Continue. Log into your local account. Log in. Success. You are logged in. Open local to continue. Open local. So that is it. So I am logged in. You can see I'm logged in here. Looks like you haven't created any site. So let's quickly go. We are going to do this tutorial like I explained before. Preferred. We've gone through all the steps. We are just repeating it because the network was bad. I'm just repeating because the network was bad, and we'll click add site. Processing services. Okay, starting up site services. Okay, click yes. downloading WordPress. So let's hold on. I think the network should be good. As long as the network is good, this should be done in maybe 2 minutes or so. Yeah, 2 minutes tops. Yeah, I think that's done. Adding WordPress. Yes, adding WordPress to your local computer. So adding WordPress, we still have some waiting to do. Okay, installing WordPress. Uh, just a little patience, and it will soon be over. We just have to wait a bit for the installation of the WordPress content management system to be done. I actually had this installation previously on my computer, but I had to uninstall it so that I can show you so that I can walk you through the process of installing WordPress on your local environment. And that is it. Your WordPress site is live. This is your local dashboard. And if you want to take a look at your website, what it looks like, you click open site. Right, this is it. Open site, and that is it. This is your, you can see tutorial. This is it. Your website is live. Now when I say your website is live, I don't mean it is live on the internet. I mean it is live on your local computer, so you can strip off everything on the page. You can strip it off and build what exactly you want to build. And this is where we build from. This WP admin means WordPress admin. So when you click on WP admin, it takes you to the back end where all the magic happens, where the build happens and all that. And so I'm going to put in my password and username to tutorial, which we selected when we were setting up, right? Tutorial, and let us wait to and that is it. So this is the back end of your website, right? This is where what you see, where you log into as an admin of the website. This is where you make your changes, and this is where you build, and this is what your viewers get to see. So that will be all for now. I'm going to leave you alone at this point to set up your local environment, download local on your computer and install it. have access to your back end. This is your back end, right? And have the website live on your local computer. Now, for you to know that this is just on your local computer, you can actually stop the site. Now, I'm going to click this button. I'll click stop site, right? And that's it. And you would see that. Let us go and reload this. That is it. Error. It's not live anymore, right? And when we start this, we click start. So what has just happened now is that instead of buying a hosting, a domain, what we are doing is that we are using your computer to provide the hosting, so that you don't get to buy hosting from a hosting provider just because you want to practice how to build WordPress websites. Now we have turned it back on, right? And that is it. So we are good to go. So that will be the end of the class for today. I would make another video on the next step of your WordPress development journey. And if you have any questions, you feel free to reach out to me, and then we can come on a Zoom have a Zoom meeting to discuss, and I think I'll be able to answer your questions much more better on the Zoom meeting. Thank you.